Hello, everybody. This is going to be a movie review by me, and the day is it's Monday, June the 7th, and the year is 2022. Incidentally, I got this request from someone by the name Siddhant, Siddant RJ. Not sure where he lives. Probably in India or elsewhere, I'm not too sure. Uh, he seems like he regularly watches my YouTubes, uh, and he likes what I have to say. And so, on that count, he has taken the trouble to send me a request asking me to review. Even once before, he asked me to review a movie called Nayattu. Again, it's a Malayalam movie. And this time he had requested me to review a movie called Jana, Gana, Mana. Although I do not understand the language, be it Malayalam or any other, except maybe South Indian Tamil, uh, I looked it up. I knew for a fact Jana Gana Mana is the lyric line from the Indian national anthem, written by the only person who received the Nobel Prize for literature from the Indian subcontinent, uh, by the name Rabindranath Tagore. And Rabindranath Tagore originally wrote in his native language known as Bengali, from from the part where from the language that's spoken in Bangladesh, and he also translated his works of literature in English and won the Nobel Prize. His It was his work, poetry, or the lyrics that was that became the Indian national anthem. So Jana Gana Mana, I looked it up. It means, I think, collective consciousness or the collective mindset of the people. Uh, Sorry if I got the wrong meaning. Please correct me. But that's what I understand. So the movie, getting to the movie is about the societal the elements that are part of the corruption prevailing, the highest from the highest political office to to the uh, to the lowest level in the political hierarchy, and the police force that that is caught with the political the ministers and the political system. Of course, you have to be caught with the with the political elements if you want to keep your job. And so the police directly works. Police directly takes orders from the political office, be it right or wrong. They have to follow it. That, plus the Indian education system in the university, which is run by private individuals, as I understand. So it's a private enterprise. The education system is a private enterprise, and they take, as I understand, large sums of money from candidates who are applying to the university, and in the process, the 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 best of the in the student population, the best sometimes, not sometimes, often gets rejected because they're not from an economically affluent background. Add to that, they have this caste segregation. They don't want the people from a lower caste getting ahead in life. And these ruling classes always want to suppress and oppress uh, this helpless lower caste, not class. It's caste uh, people, or this they have different terms to describe them. I don't know what they call. There are different umpteen number of there are umpteen number of layers in the caste system. I guess the lowest downtrodden caste would be, now they call it Mahatma Gandhi called them Harijans. Harijan meaning children of God. Now they call them scheduled caste. I don't know where these terms are coming from, but forget that. Let's just getting back to this movie. It's all about a young female professor, a very benevolent woman who puts the welfare of the students ahead of herself in life, and selflessly working and very dedicated to a profession. And then the corrupt university dean, and then someone who works for the dean. I don't know, he's a he's a registrar or professor of some kind in the university. Nasty fellow, and very caste minded individual. Doesn't want the so-called lower caste members of the lower caste to enter university. It's worse than racism that prevails anywhere else in the world. What India is having within their own population, the untold number of injustices the unfortunate population goes through because of their caste system, which is, of course, recognized. The government even tacitly approves, because at the time of birth in the hospital, they write what caste the newborn child belongs to. So that it's a stigma. Will hold you back from getting ahead in life if you belong to a lower caste. So 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 that's how it goes. And so, anyways, the story is all about a young low caste uh, student. Her father is some kind of laborer or some kind of taxi driver or something like that. And this woman is this young girl is is really a brilliant student, uh, all straight A's, and top of the line, you know, uh, you know, top of the line student. And but she is being prevented from going entering the university by this nasty fellow who is in the university. I don't know. It's in somewhere in Karnataka, I believe. Although it's originally a Malayalam movie, in Karnataka the language is Kannada, as I understand. And that said, when she works so hard, but in the end, because she's steadfast and would not give up, uh, and she's being murdered. And then this professor, young woman, is being informed about, and the student protests. And it's very common in India, in the universities and colleges, student protesting against every different issues. That's not something unusual. So there is huge protest. It's bigger than any political protest you would see. uh, and this professor comes to know this young woman, how this young student was murdered, and all evidence was wiped out, and she takes the matter into her hands and goes against the system. You know what happens to someone who goes against the system. The system is corrupt, evil, and everywhere. I mean, it's not just in India, any part of the world, right? Very few people can go against the system and in the end become triumphant. It has happened, but most people get wiped out, right? So this young professor is getting murdered, and and the police top political office, the minister, with the impending election, he is directly involved, and the police force, of course, they are cahoots with the ministers and the minister who is running for this election, the incumbent minister. And so that said, it's a legal drama, and Prithviraj Sugumaran, a well-known young Malayalam actor. He's not young anymore. He's kind of in his late 30s or early 40s now, but he started out young. I guess he plays the one who, in the end, takes the case. But it's a legal drama. Even though it's a courtroom drama, there are unexpected twists and turns which will keep you guessing until the last scene. Uh, and that said, it's very well done. Of course, you don't need to uh, tell the Malayalam actors how to be uh, how to how to be how to how to act in terms of depicting the real life. It's very down to earth actors, and no melodrama, no action sequences, no songs. It feels as though you're watching real life, more like the pre- previous South Indian Tamil movie known as Jai Bhim that came out in 5 or 6 languages, I believe. So very much it in many ways it reminds you of that movie. Excellent movie. The first 40 minutes, of course, was a drag. If you can sit through patiently after the first 40 minutes, uh, there is no lull. There is it doesn't lag. So that said, I I highly recommend this movie because it's not even a reflection of society, but it is uh, it is the depiction of what the society is. A direct. It's more like the how can you say? Uh, it's looking at society. Sometimes it's tongue in cheek, but it's what's happening in society. So there you go. That's my review. Highly recommend this movie. And Siddhant RJ, again, I couldn't keep up. I couldn't. I didn't keep my promise last time. I couldn't review the movie you suggested, but this time I made it a point to take the time to do it. Thank you for your interest. And viewers, I wish you all very well, and thank you for your patience.